Hello, I'm Tylah Tully, and today I'm joined by Belararox Managing Director Arvind Misra. Arvind, you recently released the assay results from drilling at Tambo South. Talk us through the highlights and what you found.
Look, Tambo South drilling this is the first ever hole drilled on that project. This ground was previously held by Rio Tinto, who did not drill or didn't do much work because they were busy in Mongolia. And having drilled the first two holes, and both holes having intersected hundreds of meters of copper mineralization, is very exciting news for us. So we have reported up to 120 meters at 0.12 and 100 meters at 0.11. And in that there is a larger of up to about 400 meters at 0.09% copper. So this copper is coming from somewhere. So the model that we are using is an overprint high sulfidation epithermal system, overprinting the copper porphyry system. So the holes have not tested the real prize, which is the porphyry system, which hopefully the modeling that we will be doing now with the information, the two holes we have, will indicate to us, and we will be vectoring it to find out where the porphyry system is to probably test in the next season when we go back. So very exciting in the first campaign itself, the first two holes, both being copper mineralized. We call it like technical success, and very few companies in the first campaign, first two holes will be able to get to this point, which we are very lucky. So we're happy with the modeling is working, very happy with the copper mineralization we are seeing. And now we look forward to revealing the revised model with the help of these two hole information.
So what do you now know about the broader project and its mineralisation at this stage?
What we know is that there is this model that we've been sort of telling to the market as to what we see there is the overprint high sulfidation epithermal with the deeper porphyry system. So we know it's there, it's porphyry. I know it's mineralized because it's got copper into it. So what we have to do is now in this large mineralized alteration system, which runs 1.5 couple of kilometers wide as much, where we have put two small holes into it, just keep drilling and get to the prize, which is looking at the deeper porphyry system, same as what Filo del Sol have done, same as what ATEX have done across the border from us. And all these companies who have discovered those large systems, they have been discovering for years. For example, Filo del Sol, they started their journey of exploring the ground in probably 2013-14. It took them about 6-7 years of drilling before they got to the real prize. Same as Belararox project and ATEX, they also took that long to get to that point. And so we are in the second season, so very excited just whether we are in the second season of the work.
And what's happening at KCB in Botswana?
KCB, we have finished all the geochemistry soil sampling work. We have also finished the geophysics work that we need to do for the drill targeting work. We will be looking at announcing the results very soon, which will be telling us the drilling targets. So we'll be making a decision very soon as to which projects we drill. Again, just recapping as to what we got, we have the most dominant exploration ground, land holding, about 4,200 square kilometers that we have. And we are right next to BHP, right next to the producing assets of Sandfire and the MMZ. And we seem to have the trend going to the our ground, which is now being confirmed by the work we have done. So drill testing will be coming soon, and hopefully we'll be announcing that also soon.
You might have just touched on it there, but can you talk us through your upcoming program of works and where you go from here at TMT and KCB?
At the TMT, we are doing the remodeling based upon the information, the holes that we have drilled, and also a lot of regional work we did. We have got about 14 targets altogether. We have drill tested 2. So we know Tambo is successful technically. Malambo didn't come as good as we thought. But there are other projects like Toro, which is got epithermal proven with the previous drilling done by the previous owners, 22 holes drilled. It has some large intersections of zinc and silver and copper. So what we are doing now is evaluating all the results, remodeling based upon the information we have done, and then we'll be planning for more work next year, which would be more drilling, hopefully more drilling in Tambo, in some probably hole in Toro, maybe some of the targets, depending on what the team comes up with in terms of the priority targets for the next season. That's TMT. As far as the KCB is concerned, as I alluded before, we have done enough work, which we'll be announcing very soon in the next couple of weeks in terms of drilling targets. Once we've done the drilling targets, we'll be announcing the drill planning also. Hopefully we do that in the next quarter, and we will reveal all of that by end of this month.
And finally, how do these projects compare to your peers?
If you look at two types of peers who are like early exploration stage peers. So if you look at our peers in TMT projects, there's a company called Mogate, which is between us and the Philo projects. They are Canadian TSX listed companies, capped around $33 million. And they are a little bit behind us in terms of the exploration activities because they are doing surface work. We have done surface work now, first region of drilling also. It's a little bit more advanced than them. They are 33, we are 13. So there's a bit of gap there. But in addition to that, I have KCB project. And KCB project is very comparable to another ASX listed company called Cobre. Cobre sits about $18-20 million market cap just on that project alone where I have project. So if you look at the two projects together, I'm comparing one project with Mogate, which is 33 million. Other project in Botswana, I'm comparing with Cobre, which sits about $18-20 million. Between those two, they have got about 40-45 million. I'm sits at 13. So I think I represent a lot of good value to look forward to with the results that I'm going to announce.
Definitely. Well, Arvind, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Tal. Thank you for your time.